morning, everyone. We are group number 5, and we will be presenting our paper on the effect of brand recognition on Bose Coffee and its relation to the purchasing decisions of university students. In this presentation, you will see the background of the study, the statement of the problem, our objectives, the conceptual framework, and the research design and method. To begin, the background of the study. The consumer-vendor relationship has progressed and evolved within time. Today, when it comes to decision-making in relation to purchases, many factors are considered. Brand recognition is one of the ultimate goals and driving forces of any business because it is considered successful when people are able to recognize a brand through visual or auditory cues such as logos, slogans, packaging, colors, or jingles, rather than being explicitly exposed to a company's name. 2010. When a business has built a stable and quality brand for itself while continuously improving its presence among existing consumers and potential customers, brand recognition could directly contribute to growth in sales. As provided by Forbes 2019, in relation to purchasing decisions, studies have shown that the brands that are recognizable to consumers are those that they are more likely to include in their list of considerations. Additionally, 75% of shoppers said they are more likely to purchase from a company that knows their name and purchase history. Forbes 29. It is critical to recognize that each person's purchasing journey is exclusive and complex. Purchase decision is defined by Wharton Global Youth Program 2011 as the thought process that leads a consumer from identifying a need, generating options, and choosing a specific product and brand. Businesses subsequently are tasked to connect with their target market in order to guide and direct their customers' purchasing decisions that will garner the most favorable outcome for the business. Moving on to the statement of the problem. University students, which are made up of Generation Z and Millennials, have a spending habit that is quite diverse. Different elements influence their purchase decisions on many levels as compared to the older generations. According to von Helversen et al. 2018, younger adults used all three types of information. They clearly preferred products with better attributes and with higher average consumer ratings. If making a choice is difficult because it involved trade-offs between product attributes, most younger adults chose the higher rated product. Thus, the purpose of this study is to explore the effects between brand recognition and university students' purchasing decisions, specifically in correlation with Bose Coffee, a Filipino coffee house chain in the Philippines. Since the retail coffee and snacks industry is well saturated in the country, many options are provided to university students. The study intends to determine the influence of brand recognition in the purchase decision of university students when it comes to the coffee shops they frequent.
This research aims to understand the effects of brand recognition on Bose Coffee and its relation to the purchasing decisions of university students. The main objectives are to find the factors that go into students' considerations when choosing a place to have coffee. Next is the effects of advertising and digital marketing of a coffee company, and lastly is the influence of brand awareness on the buying intention of a customer. Based on the findings in the paper, the conceptual model made shows the relationships and how they relate to the effects of brand recognition and on Bose Coffee and its relation to the purchasing decisions of the university students. It includes the attitudes, subjective norms, and brand image in purchasing decisions, and the relationship to intentions based on the data gathered from the questionnaire.
Now we move on to the research design. The research on the effect of brand recognition on Bose Coffee and its relation to the purchasing decisions of university students. We will follow a quantitative case study research design. A case study research design enables the researcher to closely examine the data within a specific context. Through this research, it is possible to determine the thought process of university students through the purchases and how they choose to justify them.
The data for this study will be collected from the undergraduate students of De La Salle University through the means of an online questionnaire via Google Forms. The questionnaire aims to measure the consumer attitudes and expectations for Bose Coffees and compare and contrast that towards their usual purchasing decisions. The design of the questionnaire will attempt to answer the following questions. 1. What factors influence the decisions made by Bose Coffee's customers? 2. How does this relate to their normal purchasing decisions? And 3. Can these decisions be influenced in order to market products better? And that is the end of Group 5's presentation for ICA 1. Thank you for listening.